Padres e hijos estamos conectados de sentimientos, de sangre y de corazón. Entonces, todo lo que nosotros tenemos, ellos lo sienten y podemos nosotros recibir todo lo que ellos sienten.
We all know that the relationship between a parent and a child can be really powerful. And I'm just thinking back to my experience when my now 13-year-old son was born, and they placed this crying baby on my chest after like 2 days of traumatizing labor. And I didn't know what to do. And so someone in the room said to me, just talk to him. He needs to hear your voice. And so I did. Who knows what I said? And he instantly stopped crying and just visibly relaxed. And so right in that moment, I knew that that connection between me and my child was strong.
Think about that. Piénsenlo. We know that human babies, from the moment of birth, are primed for connection. Even though they can't see visually from a great distance, they look to the human face to guide them, to regulate their feelings, their actions, and to get that essential connection met, not just for their basic needs, for that lifeline. Even though we know there is no fail-safe recipe for successful parenting, we do know that when families operate within healthy systems of support, during those earliest years when the brains and nervous systems are developing at such a rapid rate, they are more likely to help their children thrive in an increasingly complicated world.
So at Briya, our two-generation school right here in Washington, D.C., we really lean into this idea of the parent-child connection, but we also really aim to support parents in community with each other. So we know, like Lisa said, that mutual support is not accessed equally. So anyway, we have over 700 immigrant families that come to our school every year. The parents increase their English skills and earn workforce credentials while their young children participate in a very interactive, nature-based early childhood education. And because we center family learning and literacy, we have weekly child development classes followed by interactive family time in the child's classroom. So for our resilience innovation, we added 2 additional components to that child development block of time. We added wellness sessions for parents and hands-on workshops with the idea that this will build their capacity to teach their children, to mentor resilience, and to be able to co-regulate with their children.
So this next visual depicts our resilience innovation more in its entirety with our aim to leverage families' funds of knowledge and their existing strengths as resilience architects, really, with these 4 interlocking pillars that centers parents like Sandra, who you briefly saw in that video, who used to be a participant with her 2 young children and is now employed with us as a coworker, as a student services coordinator. So number 1, I'm just going to lay out really briefly. The first one that you see is the child development sessions, and their parents are really, it's anchored in their interests and needs, and they're gaining practical tools and supporting each other really to build their children's resilience. And topics like healthy media use, co-regulation, play, attachment, sensory systems, all of that. The second element of the wellness sessions acknowledges that parents themselves need to have emotional support and physical well-being in order to build their children's resilience. So they do things like gentle movement, mindful breathing, etc. The third element of the early childhood workshops, those are led by early childhood experts. They're very hands-on and provide artistic expression and lots of materials and experiences that families can easily replicate at home. And then finally, it all comes together in family time where parents, teachers, and children focus on interactive relationship building experiences either indoors or in nature-based oases, really, within the heart of Washington, D.C., that can provide children with greater sense of calm, focus, and agency outdoors.
We're going to end right there. Thank you.